Tomorrow, McGregor versus Diaz, the odds are even. I'm picking Diaz. What do you think?
McGregor.
Oh,
McGregor can beat him if he prepare for the worst day of his life.
If you prepared for the worst day of his life, you can beat him.
It was not easy. It was a war. I'm happy it went that way. I got to show my heart in there. I took it to him, and I stayed in it and got the win, so I'm very happy with it.
McGregor or Alvarez?
I'm gonna go for McGregor. I want McGregor. Yeah, McGregor is my boy. But I like Alvarez. But if Alvarez has if Alvarez follow his game, he's smart and he fight well, he might win. But I think he's gonna be taking out of his game plan by trying to knock him out. And McGregor is very precise. I think McGregor.
Being an excellent wrestler, you try to make an upper fight. You know why?
I'm not quite sure, and it was foolish. I'll be the first one to admit that was not my intention going into that fight. That was stupid. It was foolish, and I paid for not sticking to the game plan. I paid for it. That was not the game plan.
I think it will happen. I know Floyd will never fight Conor in a mixed martial art fight, but Conor could fight Floyd in a boxing match. I don't think he's gonna win.
Out and still undefeated, Floyd Money Mayweather.
I don't think he's gonna win. I do not think he's gonna win at all, but I think he wants to do it. He's gonna make a lot of money out of it. He's gonna lose. I'm pretty sure he's gonna lose if it happens. The odds are not in his favor, but I believe if he managed maybe to survive, it could be like a win for him, because after he's gonna start talking, he's like, hey, I've stepped into your game, why don't you step into mine right now? So I think it could be a good, it depends what is not only the result of how it's done, so it all depends how the things plays out.
Originally he said an MMA bout next. He was talking about an MMA fight next. That's what he said before the fight. So, what's that about? Does he want to do that? Or in my head, I'm thinking, get one of these motherfucking boxing guys over. And I stepped in their world. I put on a show for my fans and their crowd. And they're talking about balls and confidence and all this. Let one of them try come over into my world now.
Hey, I've stepped into your game. Why don't you step into mine right now? I would have to choose Khabib over Conor. Khabib never lost. He never lost. And Conor have lost before. He have lost on the ground. He has a few losses, and he lost on the ground, where Khabib is good. That's where Khabib is the most competent. I believe the odds goes on Khabib's favor, like maybe 60-40. I believe.
If it's a quick fight, it's gonna be McGregor. If it's a long fight, it's gonna be Cerrone. Depend if Cerrone comes and try to grapple, because he's got very good ground game. His ground game is very underrated. I've trained with him before, and he's got good takedown. He's very explosive to shoot the takedown. People doesn't know that because he doesn't use it much. He uses it against Patrick Cote, but if he does that to weather the first couple minutes of the storm, and then McGregor is a powerful defender, I think he can get it. But I think if he wrestle round one, he's got a good chance to win. But if he try to play a boxing game and karate game with McGregor will tag him and knock him out. The odds I think are more towards McGregor. But Cerrone can pull this off too. Depend.
It's at 170, don't forget.
It's a 170, but McGregor is...
Whose advantage is it, 170?
Cerrone, I think, but McGregor looks big, and I don't know enough about McGregor, but from what I've seen, he's like a sniper. And when you fight a sniper, you need to move, you need to change level, you need to change angle, change distance. And I don't know if Cerrone will do that, or because he's known to be a very slow starter as usual. So if he does that, if he doesn't start right away hard and with the speed, he's gonna get caught.
So he's got to go GSP style, double leg in round 1. I think that's what the champ is trying to say.
Well, the double leg or you know, a lot of movement, a lot of, you know, a lot
surprise
more
double,
mobile.
a surprise double,
Yes,
right?
yeah, that's why I think.
P says McGregor by knockout in the second round.
I think McGregor is very good in rematches, and I think he's gonna have the victory.
McGregor?
Yeah,
Guys, 1 round. He's gonna win.
I think he's gonna probably gonna win in the second round.
Second
By knockout.
round.